Why are they in cover 4 on the goal line? Makes no sense.
Ready? Waiting.
They'll run with McKissick. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Well, the pass complete. This one to Danny Amendola. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pass from Stafford, caught by Amendola. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
All day, baby, all day.
And we remind you, coming up at
Come on, guys. Oh, that's not going to work.
Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
And they're feeding Amendola, aren't they?
The coach. We get slap happy up here sometimes. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Stafford. James is
wide open.
Complete, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Raiders going to use
I'm going to call timeout and just give up the touchdown here. Never mind. I was just going to concede the touchdown so I can get the ball back with 1 minute left.
Now, 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Hey, 29. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40. Mike 40.
Carr now on 1st down. It's Williams on the catch. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight.
This is caught inside
there we go.
15. And he's taken down, but
down it.
Reaching the 10-yard line. And give him a gain of 37.
God, I hope they're blitzing.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Actually, I'm just going to have Waller go straight up.
Carr to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders able to...
All right. I think we get the ball to start the second half. That'll be good. They're going 3 tight ends. That means they're probably going to run the ball out.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. A final shot before the break. Stafford. That's caught by his tight end, Isaac Nauta.
Come on, fellas.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with a stop in Los Angeles. Green Bay in town to take on the Chargers. And just a field goal separating these two sides as they've gone to halftime. the veteran Philip.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Yeah, we're going to skip through all that. Now what I would like to do is run the ball all the way down the field, score another touchdown, put this game away.
Now, Mike 50, 180. Let's get it. 180. We're good. We're good. White.
Carr now on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Jacobs now. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
Pound the ball.
But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
53's the mic. 53's the mic. Yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll get
there we go.
To midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Carr going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. A big change.
So much for running the clock out. I mean, you're going to leave Waller wide open like that in the corner.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now.
No, we went right down the field.
Go 20. Easy, alert.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Trying
Nice
to
defense.
dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they
We got to
come up on
isolate. We
3rd
got to get
down.
Amendola covered.
Here's McKissick. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
We often talk of situational football.
All right, well, let's go down score again. And if we are successful in that, then we'll just sim the rest.
Down. 180. 53. Mike. Who that? Check. Hey, 734.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Now.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Easy. Kill. Right here, guys. Fight.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that'll be incomplete.
Dude, you're going to give me intentional grounding in the end zone?
Flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Dude.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
Can't believe it. Wow.
We go set. 250. Let's go, baby. They turn it over. Get that ball.
And they returned it that far?
Get that ball.
My God.
A carry now for McKissick. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
That was a huge mistake. Why I ran that play, I have no clue. I can't tell you why I did.
The gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Yeah.
Rush and down he goes.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player,
they're going for it.
My mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with the game.
Thank God it didn't hurt me.
Just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly.
Can't believe I
what
took
they're
a
going to
safety
do.
in the end zone.
But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I want to know why I didn't get the football.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
Let's go.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
All right, let's just sim the rest. They're not going to come back.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Raiders, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date.
All right. Another win in the bag. Emphasize rest. Hunter Renfrow. Good catching. Pretty good spectacular catch, to be honest. Wow. All right, let's do a little bit more scouting here. All right. Do one more game. This is going to be difficult. This is not going to be easy.
A fight for the right to be number one. I'm Jonathan Coachman. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a battle of the top two teams in the AFC West, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Oakland Raiders. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It is the NFL on EA Sports, and it will likely be the final season in which we say we've got football from Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, I hope you're prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way.
Seems like every game we're the ones kicking off. Why is that? All right, it's going to be difficult to stop these guys. They got weapons on top of weapons.
Check, check. Lucky.
Rivers out quickly here to Allen. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
All right, defense, come on.
3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Good defense. Way to play defense.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
All right, let's go score. How many forced fumbles is Derwin James going to have this game, I wonder?
Rip left, rip left.
Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
I got it.
On second down now. It's Jacobs. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Let's go, get excited. Let's go, let's go.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr completes it.
Oh, took out 2 people's legs.
That sets him up better for 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On 1st down, Carr.
There we go.
Oh!
Every time I do possession catch, the defenders go flying over.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 124 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
49, 49's the mic, 49's the mic.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Richard. And he gets this one inside the 15.
There we go. We're moving this football.
Shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice first down, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
We're good.
At the 4-yard line. On 2nd down. It's
Come on.
Jacobs. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end
All right,
zone,
Derek Carr.
but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
Oh, my. You know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play.
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders
You're lucky I'm so
touchdown.
good, Derek Carr.
Tyrell Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going.
All right, 3 tight ends.
Round 80. Get your swerve on.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, going over some notes in the pregame and looking at Phillip Rivers' record against Oakland, 18-8 all-time against them. And those 18 wins, more than he's had against any other team. And unless these two squads, unlikely, but unless they would meet up in the playoffs, this is the last time that Phillip Rivers will face the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, because they're moving to Vegas.
Green 90, ground 80. I'm trying to collect. Hey, switch gears.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Should we try to pressure
Last year,
him?
Henry really
Should we play
looked
coverage?
For a prime breakout season, but then May 22nd, tore his ACL during OTAs, ruled out for the year. Actually was added to the active roster in a pretty heroic return for their playoff clash with New England, but did not play. 29 career games for Henry, 12 touchdowns, and now with Antonio Gates' career coming to a close, they expect a lot out of the 24-year-old Hunter Henry.
Let's go one more.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And the catch made, it's Patton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Oh, they got a heavy set here.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run. First down.
Play action now, Rivers. He's got Allen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. To throw is Rivers.
Oh,
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
Almost picked
there,
it.
and it's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's get this,
To throw again. Rivers.
he got it.
And it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Keenan Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Yep.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
If you want to overturn it, go ahead. I'm not going to argue with you.
Complete to Keenan Allen. Los Angeles.
Down. 180. Mike's 49. I got him.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
That's what I'm talking about.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes?
Get up.
He's seeing
What if he
things
got up?
before they even open and hurdling through them.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Mike, 49. Strip the ball.
On second down now, it's Jacobs, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Oh, I'm in the zone now, boys.
Time at an Oakland first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.